Hello, hello, how are you? This is Ronnie coming to you live, and I wanted to talk about tonight. What troubles can an employee transitioning to an entrepreneur have in common with a Hollywood star? What's one thing, one trouble, troubles that both of them, two different people, employee transition to entrepreneur as a Hollywood star? All right, think about that for a moment while I allow others to join on if they feel free to join on. So, um, give me a moment as always, and let's see, and I'll get right into it. All right. So, again, what I wanted to discuss briefly was troubles a transitioning entrepreneur from an employee and a Hollywood star can have in common. What troubles? Now, I bring this up because it's a certain time of the year and it's tax season. So if I said taxes, you know, you know that this is the common thing. Not to say all entrepreneurs, because it's not to say all Hollywood stars, but it's something common that the two, different people have. And so I wanted to talk about this because it is tax season. And a lot of times what I hear, especially when you're brand new, you're transitioning from an employee to an entrepreneur, you get the whole thing about you must just take action. You may have questions about, how do you set up a business? What structure you should use, those types of things, dealing with taxes and all that different types of things. And what happens is, you know, they say, don't worry about that. Do not worry about that right now. Just take action, start earning money, making money, or whatever. But the problem is, people that don't quite understand that, you know what happens? See, for me, for a long time, I was someone that literally wanted to perfect something before I took action on it, right? Learn, 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 learn as we are in school, and then take this. You don't want to sit so long trying to perfect something and then take action. It's kind of too late. You want to learn something, take action. And so what's happening is, someone might think that that means that don't take action at all on this matter. Making sure that you set your business up under the right structure, the right entity. So what happens is you start earning money. And then, 3 or 4 years down the line, you didn't take care of that, tax issue that you were left on the back burner because someone told you, don't worry about it, just keep earning money. What I want to tell you is make a plan to add it in, because what you want to do is once you start earning that money, pull that trigger and get everything together. I honestly would say go ahead and do it before you do, but sometimes again, that that holds them back. They're sitting there trying to figure out, okay, I want to start this type of business or that type of business, and it holds them back and they're not able to move forward. And then it's been 6 months or a year and they haven't earned any income on their business, and so I understand it. I just want to recognize that. And that being said, you know, with that being said, I want to talk about if you are earning income and you're part of these different programs and these companies, and you hear something like, don't worry about setting up a structure right now. Don't worry about, things that you need for your taxes. Wouldn't it be nice to be a part of a program where there is a resource that can handle that for you, that you can literally answer the question and they can get back to you? It's not something that you have to research forever. You just get the answer from a tax professional that's been a part of the IRS, right? This would be very beneficial to you, especially if you're new. Now, I want to say this too. as a new person, you're transitioning from an employee to an entrepreneur. So your mindset may still be on employee. The employee really have to worry about, paying tax. You do to an extent because, you have to do a return every single year. Your employer takes some taxes out for you, and then you file your taxes, to pay more taxes, or some people get refunds, right? So if you're in that position, you need to really consult with a tax professional to get it right. You don't want to be down the line 3 or 4 years now and you're dealing with an issue like this. And you know and even better yet, this is key. If you are transitioning and you're just thinking about taxes right now, that is an issue too. You should be thinking about taxes every quarter of the year, especially as an entrepreneur. So again, this is very important. I know that to take action and get started, you have to leave that on the back burner sometimes, but don't leave it so far that you get caught up and you're in the issue. And don't tell me that you haven't seen Hollywood Star and you asked the question, why were they not paying their taxes? And you've seen them. They've probably gone to jail, I think 2 or 3 years. And you're wondering, they make all of this money and they have not paid taxes. Do you think it's a money issue? No. No. So if you don't manage something when you have a small amount, what makes you think you're going to be able to manage a lot? The issue is a small problem is just going to turn huge. So I wanted to bring that to you. If you're someone that is interested in learning about how you can get some help on your taxes, on the type of entity you want to create for yourself, please feel free to reach out to me. There's different programs that will help you, especially if you're starting out employee to entrepreneur. You want to be a part of a program or in an environment where you're able to have access to someone that's helping you with these types of things that you may not be aware of as an employee to an entrepreneur. So please feel free to reach out to me. If you have any questions about finances, starting out, budgeting, things of that nature, please feel free to reach out to me. And again, I'm here to provide solutions for you in a financial extent. So I provide you a solution to your tax issue. Let me know, to be able to consult with someone so get a good idea what you need. And again, if you know someone that could benefit from this, please feel free to share. If you would like to make comments about some things that you might have been dealing with taxes, or someone didn't deal with their taxes right away, or business entity, please feel free as well to make comments. And I hope to come live to you soon. Have a wonderful night, wonderful morning, wonderful evening, and peace.